Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is me, the Pokemon 5000. I'm here to talk a little bit about what's going on the channel right now. I haven't recorded any single player stuff for a bit, and the reason for that being I'm kind of scared, or I was scared, about a little bit of stuff. I don't know if there's going to be any content going up on Monday, which is the day that this update video is going out on. If there is, then yay, but if there isn't, then I'm sorry. Know that I do want to get stuff up by Tuesday. The reason why I haven't been recording is because I've had this problem with my audio where the vocal stuff won't play through my headset, but it'll be picked up by my recording software, and I don't know what's going on. I didn't know what was going on. I did figure it out though. I figured out that it was my it was this setting that I had on my playback stuff where it was like, oh yeah, 5.1 surround. I don't know why I had it at 5.1 surround, but now I have it set to stereo and I can hear all the voices just fine. So all my complaints during the Mirror's Edge series, or my complaints during the Fear 2 and Fear 1 series, where I had problems hearing things, that was because of this. That was straight up because of my headset. Although I'm still trying to fix the problem with Fear Extraction Point. I don't know if I fixed it. Still trying to. Hopefully I can soon, but oh well. That was basically what I wanted to talk about. But another thing I want to talk about is Let's Plays. The Let's Plays I'm doing next. I don't know what I'm doing next. I'm thinking of doing Valkyria Chronicles. It's a game that I've owned for a while, but I've never played it. And I'm thinking, oh, you know what? This will be a fun game to play. Let's get a blind Let's Play up and do that. I'm thinking of doing a lot of things. Originally, there was going to be a Borderlands playthrough. Unfortunately, due to some very dumb circumstances, I could not record the second session that I did with Toxic, and that led to a lot of problems where even though I had the first session recorded, I didn't have the second one recorded, and we did a whole hour's, we did a good bit of stuff in that one, which ends up screwing me over, because I'm missing content at that point, where it ended up just being me deleting all the footage, because I decided, you know what, I'll just do Borderlands with other people, because those people I do it with, at least I'm not going to switch all over the place, because for whatever reason, Toxic wants to do some very weird thing where it's like, oh, the same people for Borderlands 1 and pre-sequel, but a different group for Borderlands 2, which doesn't make sense to me at all. Because at that point, you're cutting out, you're taking these people out, and I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me, but I do want to do Borderlands, I do want to do pre-sequel, I do want to do 2. Pre-sequel specifically because I've only played very little of pre-sequel. And pre-sequel, for the most part, is new content to me. So that's very nice. Borderlands 2, the only new content to me is the DLC. I've done very little of Tiny Tina's DLC, to the point where almost everything else after that DLC is completely new content to me. Borderlands 1, I've done everything in that game before. Well, on console that is. PC I haven't, but I do know what I am doing. Which is why it's not a problem for me playing with, Toxic. Because it's like, no, I know what I'm doing. Although I wish Toxic wouldn't cut us off all the time and just be like, oh, spitting stuff. But I digress. That's a conversation for another time. Other Let's Plays I want to do is Bioshock. Maybe Bioshock Remastered, if it gets updated, because the last update they had, it fixed some issues, but it didn't fix a lot of the optimization problems that exist. Like me walking into a room, a single small pod room, and my frames drop from 120 to 50 or 40 or 30, and it's just hell for me because that fucks me up and it's just awful. But oh well. I do want to get a capture card. I do want to get a better mic. I do want to get better software and all this stuff. Hopefully I can get that stuff by the end of this year. And maybe I can record some stuff like Resident Evil 7 or Destiny or Ni no Kuni. Or maybe even Bloodborne. Because we all know Bloodborne's such a fantastically fun game. Haha. But we'll just have to see what happens. That is, for the most part, what I wanted to talk about. I'm hoping you guys are having a good time on my channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
All ships, enemy contact at this location. Target locked.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
Our weapons are locked on. Torpedoes locked and ready, Captain. Launching torpedoes. Let him loose. Thanks, Captain. Reloading missile silos.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters. Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
Guns fired up. Launching torpedoes. Got to reload. All silos reload.
That did it. Reboot complete.
Thank you.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
We have weapon lock. Missiles have firing solution, Captain. We have missile lock.
To maneuvering thrusters.
Missiles locked and ready to fire, Captain. Let him loose. Missile silos.
Multiple impacts. Damage control teams on station. Abandoned ship. All hands to evac systems. Action stations, hostile contacts inbound. Prepare for combat. We've got this battle in the bag. Let's finish them.
We're locked on, Captain. We've got a lock. Torpedoes have solid lock. Locked onto target.
Aye, Captain. Engaging. Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
Target locked. Thanks. All ships, enemy contact at this location.
Full power to maneuvering thrusters.
Lock on confirmed.
Amplifying weapon systems. Fusion reactor is overheating. Putting energy system offline.
All silos locked. Clearing torpedo tubes. Reloading silos.
Buying weapons, aye.
Enemy missiles incoming, Captain. Put an end to that pile of scrap.